Hey, I'm Jeffrey Peterson from Tahunga, California, and you're watching Comedy Time. Right now I have 420. Hey, give a big hand for Fraser Smith. Right on, everybody having a good time? Man, I had a great summer. Went to the Ozfest. You guys check that out? The Red Cross had this great deal. If you give blood, they'll give you a ticket to the Ozfest. I thought that was pretty cool. Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, Slayer. But I got to thinking, do you really want to get blood from an Ozzy fan? Because your doctor would be like, well, I have some good news for you and some bad news. The good news is the transfusion went fine. The bad news is you've tested positive for marijuana, cocaine, LSD, ecstasy, and bat's blood. Officers? Yeah, I'm a big fan of 80s heavy metal. I love that stuff. It's all coming back. Motley Crüe just came into town over the summer. You guys remember Motley Crüe? Oh, man. Vince Neil comes on the radio and he says, "You guys want to party with Motley Crüe? This is Vince Neil of Motley Crüe. Now's your big chance to party with us. Just win this contest and you can party with the Crüe." That sounds really good. 20 years ago. Yeah, because back in 1985, Vince Neil would show you his latest Sunset Strip tattoo. But in 2005, Vince Neil will show you his latest plastic surgery scar. Back in 1985, Tommy Lee introduces you to a hot porn star. But in 2005, Tommy Lee introduces you to his parole officer. Back in 85, guitarist Mick Mars asks you if you'll hold his bag of smack. But in 2005, guitarist Mick Mars asks if you'll hold his colostomy bag. Back in 1985, in a special moment, Nikki Sixx confides in you that he almost died last night. But in 2005, in a special moment, Nikki Sixx confides in you, he almost died last night. Yeah, I love going to concerts, but I can't stand the corporate sponsorship. It's like Coca-Cola presents Eminem. That doesn't make any sense to me. I think the sponsor should reflect the band that's playing. The Fabulous Forum, in association with Trojan Condoms, proudly presents Pearl Jam. Marlboro Cigarettes brings you Weezer. Bank of America welcomes Nickelback. EPT at-home pregnancy tests brings you No Doubt. That little blue pill Viagra welcomes Limp Bizkit. Pizza Hut restaurants, in association with Krispy Kreme Donuts, brings you Fat Joe. Yeah, I'm a big fan of movies and TV, but I've noticed they're turning all my favorite 70s action shows into movies, and they're getting comedy stars to star in them. I thought it would be great if they did movie versions of sitcoms, but this time they got action stars to star in them. Could you guys imagine Nick Nolte and Gary Busey in The Odd Couple?
Busey, I thought I told you to do these dishes. Look, Nick, I was gonna do the dishes. Here's the deal. We ran out of dishwashing liquid. I got on my motorcycle, forgot to wear a helmet. Bam, I hit a tree. When I woke up, my friends from Celebrity Fit Club were there. Jack Hay, the Snapple lady, Willie Ames from Ain't This Enough. It was crazy.
Look, Busey, I told you this is my big comeback. I got Eddie Murphy coming over. Don't blow this for me, man, or I'll kill you.
Look, I'll make it up to you, man, okay? I got Ted Nugent and Bobby Flay coming over later. We're gonna have a roadkill barbecue you ain't never gonna forget.
Thank you, guys. Boy, if I was as stressed out as Nick Nolte, I wouldn't need to smoke as much marijuana as I do. But, yeah, you guys might be stoners too. This is how we find out. If you find yourself watching Scooby-Doo and eating Captain Crunch at 3:30 in the morning, you might be a stoner. Hey, if you've named your dog Spicoli, you might be a stoner. If you wait for more than 30 seconds at a stop sign for the light to turn green, you're probably high right now. If you have a special recipe for brownies, do me a favor, make me a batch. I'd love one. Hey, if you guys have ever scored weed for one or both of your parents, I have. If you find yourself at a hemp rally discussing cultivation techniques with Woody Harrelson, you're a big pothead. Hey, if you forgot what I just said, what the hell were we? It doesn't matter. Hey, I'm Jeffrey Peterson. Thank you guys very much.